Yeah. We're going to start immediately. This is the lunch table, food for thought. Nico, Blitz, you already know my guest, man. Brownboi Maj.
The brownest of all boys. No, I'm more of a khaki.
Dude, it's crazy because you were actually one of my... And he just opened up a blue moon with his iPhone. Can you do that again, bro?
Yeah, take mine.
It's more of a party now because I've had Brownboi Maj on the lunch table before.
Cheers.
Salute, man.
Yes, sir.
Mind you, it's like 12 o'clock right now.
I got problems.
But Maj was actually one of my first interviews in this format on the lunch table, and I want to say it's about a year later.
Honestly, it probably is a year later. I mean, we could check.
Because I think at that time, all you had out on like Spotify and all that was Henny Therapy.
Yeah.
I think you had the No, you didn't even have the Die Soho song out yet.
Nah, I didn't. That's crazy.
That was hella long ago, dude.
Hella.
Damn, man.
That's crazy.
I don't even know what was out. Let's
Probably
see.
just Henny Therapy. I think it was just Henny Therapy.
I think so, because from then up until now...
Have
I
disappointed with my catalog now?
No, because honestly...
Oh, we had Maybe.
You had Maybe.
And Move On.
Yes.
I remember, because we talked about
a couple, man.
We talked about the video.
Because I'm over here, I'm looking at Henny Therapy, Move On, and Maybe, and then translating it to your new album, Hate You to the Moon and Back. Yeah. Like, it's kind of like an evolved version of all three of those songs.
Yeah, on the album, we didn't want, like, no songs we dropped prior, so... Yeah. It was all fresh music.
Well, I mean, it even seems like those three songs could have been woved into your album.
Yeah, they could have.
Woved, I don't even know if wove is a word, but you
I
know.
don't know, fuck it. It's a new word, though. People making up words nowadays. I don't even know what the fuck tuh means.
Tuh?
Well, I know what tuh means, but that's the fucking word now.
Tuh?
Yeah,
like
tuh.
T-A?
Tuh. T-U-H.
Oh, like tough?
No, tuh.
What's tuh mean?
I don't even know how to use it, bro. I really don't. That's why I don't be saying it. But like all my homies and everyone I know be like, and I think it's like,
that's really it, right? That's it.
You hear my man? All right. Anyways,
well, what's funny is that I think just the other day Katie was saying no cap, no cap, no cap.
Oh yeah,
and. It's funny to me how crazy the, I guess, linguistics is evolving in this world. Like, new words can be coming up every single day. And I think just as a society, we adopt it extremely quickly.
Oh, yeah. It's just, I think everybody just wants to fit in and feel cool. Like, straight up. People like, oh, y'all saying that now? Cool. Like, I have somebody I know that every time I call them, like, I'll talk to them, like, every 2-3 weeks, and the way they hang up is a new way. Like, they'll be like, one. Bet. They'll be like they'll just say like
off tops.
Yeah, bro, like some shit like that when they hang up. I'm like, okay, that's cool, bro. I'll just be like, all right, goodbye, I love you, dude. Like, I don't know what to say.
Well, what's funny is that I don't think a lot of people realize that you spent some time in San Jose.
Oh yeah, that's where
you're living there, and I always feel like the Bay Area comes up with the best lingo.
Yeah, for real.
I've never heard you say hella though.
I say hella all the time.
Me personally, I've never heard you say hella.
Well, I mean, I personally don't see you all the time.
Because we don't hang out too much,
I mean,
man.
We can, bro. You don't hit me up, bro. I drink too much, bro. I drink too much. Last time we drank together, I had to carry you out.
Oh, my God. You really want to bring that up?
We ain't going to talk about that.
No, we will talk about it. Here's some backstory, man. It was my birthday, March 14th. I think it was on, like, a Wednesday or something. And I was getting stupid drunk, obviously. But it was at my residency, so I was DJing. Next thing you know, I wake up.
Keep your job.
Well, yeah, they let me keep my job because the next thing that I realized was that I was laying down in my bed half naked, just like, fuck, I don't know what happened. So then Maj called me the next morning.
Bro, it was crazy, bro. Like, literally, you was just, I don't even want to say what was going on. But just know, bro, like, I was like, damn, I'm good. Bro, everybody was scared because, like, the way you was and where everything, how bro, you threw up.
Well, that's why I feel like I owe you a shirt or a jacket because,
bro,
that
got
shit.
Me a beer.
Hey, that's real love, though, bro, man. Because Kev was talking about, like, bro, you were around, like, all your homies were there. The only people that helped you out was your DJ homie, me, and Maj. And I was like, damn, that's so much love, man.
Bro, straight up, bro.
That's
you
so
had
much
throw
love.
up, like, right here.
I know.
Bro, I had to say, like, was like, fuck it, I got this. I straight cleaned that shit, bro. I was like, fuck it. I literally, bro, I mean, I got your, like, you had the little thing. I had to lift your head up like this. So you was
By
like
the
that,
man bun.
bro. And I was like, I had to clean the table and shit so you wouldn't go back into it, bro. Like, and I just had to throw you on my shoulder. And I was like, oh, let's go. Come on.
You know what I do remember from that night was that I guess it was you, but you must have just like tossed me in my car.
Yeah, bro. I didn't know what else to do. I was like, fuck it.
And then
bro.
Kevin showed me a video of my body just like, I've never seen myself that dead, bro.
Bro, it's all good, bro. It's your birthday. You deserve it.
Hey,
you
man,
feel me?
shout out to Maj, though. He's definitely a real one, man. I love you to the moon and back, by the way.
I love you to the moon and back, too.
So, Maj, man, so ever since, you know, the Henny Therapy and the Move On and the Die Soho records, like, you've been working on this album, I Hate You to the Moon and Back, which in itself is an album that I've never heard like before.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
I appreciate that, bro. That means a lot.
So, you know, a lot of the people might want to know what the process was like for you for I Hate You to the Moon and Back.
Really, it was, it's funny because, Kev, you know, he hit me, he was like, yo, we need to finish our album by, like, December 7th. I was like, okay. So, like, I just started putting songs together. And I think I hit you up, too, because I was working on a project.
Yeah, because we were going to do an EP.
I wanted to incorporate. Yeah, I had so when he said I needed an album done December 7th, I only had, like, a few weeks. And I was like, well, I've been working on this, like, little EP. I'm just going to have to use this.
Oh, so he asked you, or he told you basically by, like, what, November?
Yeah. Like,
oh, hella quick.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, shit. Like, all right. So I just used that EP, and I just, like, fuck it. I kept working on it, and I showed it to him. He was fucking with it, but he's like, all right, we got to finish it. But then I think he realized the potential it had, and he was like, nah, we you know what, take your time on this, and blah, blah. We didn't end up dropping it till May 13th.
So which songs were initially on the EP?
Scene Queen, Me Over You, and I think that's it. I think it was just those two at the time.
See, even those two are, like, two of my favorite songs on the album,
I
bro.
appreciate that, bro. I feel those are, like, slept on that. Yeah, but, like, so those two songs created what I have now. So
yeah.
Obviously on the project we had to throw in a little more up-tempo songs. You know, we have Chico, obviously Sophisticated, but you know, I think it's a pretty solid project.
Well, because I think the project has a good. I mean, Chico's obviously like the biggest single on the album,
obviously,
but and I think that's the only one that kind of like sticks out the most amongst the rest. But you know, other than that, like it kind of flows well. You initially start off saying like, you know, you kind of wish that you had like your mom's support in this whole music thing, and then at the end. Yeah. Or no, and then on the second song, The Life, you're talking with Kid Ink, like, you know, like, I want money, I want jewelry, I want, like, this, I want that. But then at the end of the record, at the end of the entire project, you're just like, man, I still just want my mom's and my family's support.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I'm glad you picked that up. Because, like, the project, the way we did it, well, you know, we tried to, like, sequence it is, like, kind of told a story. Like, obviously, the first song, you know, is Lost. I felt lost. And, you know, I dealt with whatever I dealt with. And the second song is like, fuck this. Like, you know, I just want money. I want this shit. Like, fuck being sad. Fuck all that shit. Then the third song goes into like, fuck, I'm like, I'm still sad. Fourth song is like, oh, I know why I'm sad. And just leads on. And then it leads on to some up-tempo shit. Because it's like, oh, well, fuck that shit. Feeling sad. And then at the end, bro, if you just realize, like, yo, like, that's why I say, like, it's 3:06 and I'm tripping. Could be this hand that I'm sipping, this life that I'm living. I've gone and lost on my mission to be a musician. I forgot the vision. Like, the whole time it's like, yo, like, yeah, I want money and all this shit, but fuck that. Like, what's the fuck is that gonna do for me? Like, I just want to be happy.
Well, yeah, I mean, money doesn't translate to happiness.
Exactly.
To be honest, it helps with the food. It got this beer and this alcohol we're sipping,
you
but
feel me?
But you know what I mean. At the end of the day, if you have $0 in your bank account,
true. It's crazy though, bro, because I feel like when I'm broke, that's the best time I'll be having.
Because you kind of just do whatever you want at that point. You have to figure it out.
Like, what the fuck I got to lose? I'm broke. Like, fuck it.
Let me ask you this, like. Has being broke really helped you like nurture your music?
Hell yeah. The way I see shit is I make music for myself. I never like go in the studio and I'm like well, I wonder what people want to hear. Like what do they like, you know, what do they want to hear? Like, you think this is cool enough? Nah, I just make shit for myself and I make shit that I go through. You know, never will you like. I mean, yeah, like the life talks about I want money and shit, but that's me wanting it. You know, it's not me having it. And then like so that's I feel like being broke and shit. You know, was it has molded me. It's made me like just realize like like I ain't shit. Like so yeah, I ain't shit. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's kind of like the idea that when you got your your back pushed up against the wall, you have to figure out how to maneuver through life. Yeah. I feel like in certain situations when I just get paid, like for example today, I end up like going out spending hella money. Then by the time like it's week 2, I'm over here just like struggling, like oh fuck, like
bro, for real.
I don't even know how to move right now,
bro, for real. I mean, yeah, luckily I've been blessed to like I don't really be spending any money anymore, like at all, just cause like the way like I go back to Arizona and it's like everyone just like yo, you want to come drink? I'll buy Henny. I'm like, okay.
Just doing the regular shit that you were doing when you were younger.
And now I could save money. You feel me? It's cool. I don't have to live from like little check to little check. Like everything's cool. It's crazy, bro. Like just drop a song about how much you drink alcohol, and now people just want to always get you alcohol.
Yeah, because everyone can relate to drinking. Yeah. Well, almost everyone can relate to drinking alcohol, but not everybody can relate to having a shit ton of money.
Yeah, and just drop a song with Khalifa. Now everybody's just like, yo, just come hang out with me, dude. Like, don't worry about shit.
I want to ask you this, bro, because I remember having earlier conversations with you when Chico was first starting out. Like initially, there wasn't any like Spanish in it.
Yeah, I didn't like the song. I think I told you that, right?
Yeah,
I didn't like Chico. Like to me, bro, like Chico isn't what I like to make. It's not me. It's not who I am. Like I like making sad music. I like making like deep shit. Like I like being lyrical with my shit. Like I feel my lyrics are pretty dope. Like I don't think no one can write like me at all, honestly. Like no one could be vulnerable like I can. And like I feel anybody can talk about like, oh, like ice on my wrist, bitch on my dick, da 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 da. Like anybody can do that, and that's not what I like to do. I like to literally just put myself in a vulnerable state and talk about what I go through, because I feel no one can do that. Everyone always talks about like winning and always talks about like, oh, I fucked your bitch. But what about the dude that got his, that
got his bitch took?
Yeah, you feel me? What about that dude? What about the dude that's, like the loser? Like that dude makes music too, and that's who I'm speaking for. That's who I was. That's who, like. Yeah. I mean, kind of still am. Fuck it. I don't know, but yeah, like, so that's why I like making music I can. And Chico to me wasn't that. But I was able to, like, once, Kev saw the potential in that record, I was like, you know what, let me go back into it and let me try to make it more my speed, like more like me, and that's what I did. And that's why, like, if you listen to it lyrically, like, it's not super, like, me flexing or nothing like that. There's a few lines in there, but yeah.
Yeah, and I think also from a marketing standpoint too, like considering you're Mexican American, and Chico was able to obviously like hit all those Spotify playlists, and I seen your face on a couple playlists. I'm just like, how the hell,
bro? That's
you know what
crazy.
I mean? It just got picked up,
and
I'm like, yo, whatever Kev had planned, and like you switched up one of the verses just to like a little bit of Spanish. I'm like, it's a good way to market yourself, and
definitely.
I think too. Even though Chico is literally the one song that stands out from the entire album, I kind of see I Hate You to the Moon and Back as the emotional roller coaster that all of us go through in life.
For real.
And Chico is kind of like the highest point of flexing, at least from like your standpoint.
Yeah. I mean, I think Sophisticated is more on that shit, but but with Chico, like, I mean, you're completely right with like me being Mexican and all that shit. Like being able to brand it, promote it, and all that is easy. So, yeah, I feel that's Kev's the business guy. He knows what's gonna sell and what's gonna, and I'm just the artist. I don't know shit about
what made you like Chico, if you even like Chico?
I mean, I'm be real. Like, I never was a fan of Chico. Never was a fan of the song Chico. But, me, like, finally putting out the album, like getting closer to releasing the album, and like, yo, okay, like branding, promoting, marketing, all this is like, yo. Then Cap G got on it, and I was like, all right, this is actually kind of cool. Like, and then Wiz got on it, and I'm like, okay, like, if Wiz and Cap G are down to get on these songs, that means it's a big song. Yeah. And I can't let myself, like, my own, like, pride and ego get in the way of that.
Of course.
I have to be like, yo, I'm in the music business now. I gotta also listen. I can't be hard-headed. I can't be stubborn. I want to, like, I know I want to make this type of music, But if this record's gonna go, it's gonna go. Now, no one's telling me to fucking be something I'm not, because Chico is still me, I guess. You know, I made it like myself.
Yeah.
Like in the song I said, I feel like I've been lost up in the small world. Life's a bitch, but I'm a fucker till the toes curl. I'm just trying to right my wrongs, like if my name's Arrow, karma always coming back, just like my ex-girl. Like, the lyrics are still cool.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like I'm being someone I'm not. So
yeah, man. Salute to you, man. I mean, Chico, I remember I was telling Eric Fisher, he was like, yo, like, Chico's definitely going to be that record. I'm like, it is, but I feel like I gravitate towards Maj because of, like, all the sad shit. Oh, all right, well, shout out to Kev. He said don't drink on this podcast, but we're going to drink on this podcast.
Shit, you feel me? I like drinking. I shouldn't, but I like it.
I'm sorry, I didn't have any Henny for you, though.
Bro, honestly, I don't like Hennessy that, like, people think I
You're
like
over here talking about Henny therapy.
I know, but, bro, okay, at the time, this is how the song came about. I was sitting down with the homie, Tony Chalk. We just got done doing a session, you know, for somebody else. I was writing for somebody. They had Hennessy. You know, everybody likes Hennessy for some reason. So I've been around Hennessy a lot. Yeah, that shit warms you up beautifully. That shit gonna wake you up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
I didn't have lunch.
Oh, bro. Damn, we had the lunch table with no lunch.
And I had no lunch. So then you were writing for somebody.
Yeah, and they had Henny. And everybody has Henny for some reason. So I'm always around Henny. Every time I post pictures, it just so happens I have Henny in my hand because it's around me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that day it was in a session. You know, he had Henny. Finally, dude left. We had extra time. I was like, yo, let's work on some shit real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's make something quick. And then he made something. I was like, ugh. And I had Henny in my hand. I was like, drinking Hennessy, drinking Hennessy. Yeah, and that's how that came about. And it just became a smash.
Yeah, and it just seems like it's all organic.
Yeah, bro. We don't force shit. Like, Tony made that beat from scratch. And I was like, all right, cool.
So then there must have been like a huge battle for you and Chico.
What do you mean?
Like in the sense of like it being as organic as your other songs.
Oh yeah. I mean, I made it quite fast. I made it in like 10 minutes. I made the song in 10 minutes, you know. Yeah, Tony makes up the beat and I just go in there and I just, you know, he made the shit and I was like, all right, like this is different. Fuck it. I'm going to, you know, just go off it, you know. And then next you know, I got a call on my phone from a girl. I was like, I ain't trying to fuck with this shit right now. So that's when I said, I got girlies on my phone, though. I ain't trying to call, no. You feel me? All about my business.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to make music. And then that's how that came about. And, yeah, made that hella quick. And next you know, Kev was like, yo, this is it. This is the one.
Yeah.
And, you know, we just ran with it. I mean, obviously, the I Hate You to the Moon and Back is a lot of me. It's a lot of my, like, you know, like, deep, you know, songs, you know, and stuff. So, fuck it. Just throw 1, 2, 3 songs in there that Kev thought would, like,
that would pop off, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, cool.
So then how has life changed?
Oh shit.
Since
it's crazy. Like I don't like my life's not like it's crazy. I think the perception of me has changed. My life has not changed. Like people think I'm this like guy that's just the fucking shit. Like I hang out with celebrities all the time. I do this and that. I mean, I see celebrities all the time, yes, you know, but I'm not fucking hanging out with them all the time. Like, if anything, I'm working for them. Like, I'm, you know, writing for them in the studio. You know, my peers now are, like big producers and big artists. Like, you know, like, that's changed. But my life hasn't changed. I still wake up, you know, I do my routine. I, you know, watch a little bit of TV, and I write, and I get drunk. And, you know, I go back home to Arizona all the time just to see my friends and my family. Like, my life's the same. Now, you know, like, the only thing different is, like, the people now I can hit up. Like, the contacts in my phone is different, you know? The way people perceive me is different. Like I said, people, like, bro, my DMs are crazy right now. And honestly, this didn't happen until the song was Khalifa and Cap G.
Yeah.
Chico. Like, bro, I have, like, so many people from high school, like, hitting me up, bro. Like, so many people I just came across randomly. Like, I have old homies' ex-girlfriends hitting me up. Like, oh, I always knew you'd make it. Like,
oh my God.
I don't even respond, though, bro. Like, I can go into my I got old people, like.
You really got girlies in your phone.
Bro, I got people's parents. I got people's parents hitting me up, bro. Like, oh, we always knew, like. It's so crazy, bro. And you know what's crazy, though, about this shit is that the fact that, like, the way they hit me up, like, it's in my music, bro. Like, I never had a convo with my mom or shit about that shit. My brother and sister, like, my own family, you feel me? I don't get those messages, which blows my mind. You feel me? So that's what is crazy about it. But I think my mom knows what's up, though. You feel me? I think, you know, she just don't want to be that person.
Have you talked to her about the album at all?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is how the convo goes. Like, hey, mom, you heard the music? Yeah. I was like, you like it? It's good. Like that's as far as it's gonna go. Like she came to my album release party, you feel me, which was cool. But then right after it was done, she just left. Didn't really had a chance to talk to her. So like that's really, you know, that's it.
How does that make you feel?
It's whatever. I mean, deep down inside, it makes me feel like, but I can't, you know, like. At the end of the day, this is my mom. I know she still loves me and shit.
Yeah.
But, you know, she has other kids and shit. That she, you know, I don't live with her no more. So I think she's focused on that more.
Gotcha.
And I think she sees I'm doing good. I'm doing good, you know? Like, I drink with my parents now. It's cool. Like, they're scared to drink with me, though, because they know they can't. Like, my pops...
They know they got to keep up with you.
Yeah. Like, my pops, bro. It was, I literally had to carry... Like, bro, we was just going shot for shot. I was like... Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bro, yeah. But, like, honestly, it's crazy because my pops, like, it's my step-pops, but he's been in my life since I was 3. Yeah, bro. Like, me and him are actually way closer than me and my mom's, you feel me? And, like, me and him talk all the time. It's cool. Like, he's a lot cooler with it. And he's like, I didn't know you could sing this good. I was like, yeah.
I think in a sense, I feel like they are proud of you, but they also don't want to, like, blow your head up a little bit.
My family's just been on some, like, yo, like, we ain't gonna reward you for, like, you know, like, doing what you're supposed to do. You know,
damn.
I feel that's always how it's been growing up. Like, I never, like, my parents never, like, oh, hey, mom, I got some A's or some shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got this, that. Like, okay, cool. That's what you got to do. That's what you're supposed to do. Like, they taught me how to be who I am. They never, like, sometimes they couldn't give me a ride somewhere. So I had to go my way. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm Milwaukee. I couldn't get no money. I had to go get that money myself. And that's what they taught me. Like, you know, just like, yo, no one going to give you shit. No one's going to hand you shit. You got to do it on your own. So, if anything, I'm thankful for that. You feel me? And that's how my relationship with my family is, you know? It's just like, yo, like, this is life. Like, what the fuck you want us to reward you for?
Yeah, and you know, in a sense, I feel like that's actually really good parenting because they want you to figure it out.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, there's kids who just get spoon-fed.
Most definitely.
And then by the time they're out the house, they just don't know how to maneuver through life or what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
Like, you really have to get, like, thrown into the trenches.
Exactly.
I remember, like, back in high school, bro, like, my grandpa would pick me up all the time, like, halfway through freshman year.
Yeah.
And, you know, I told him, like, and this kind of broke his heart. I was like, hey, Gramps, like, you know, I could take the bus. I could do this. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, because in a sense, to me, it was like, I want to figure it out because I can't always rely, or I don't want to have to rely on somebody to, like, make me move or help me move.
What's crazy is, like you said, the bus, bro. I know people that never took the public bus, bro.
Oh, God.
They never took the bus, bro. Like, I'm like, how you not never take the bus?
Yeah.
This is crazy. Like, how would you get to the mall back then? How would you go downtown? Like, what? Like,
there's no way. Dude, I still be taking the bus just to get back to the base sometimes.
Bro, I feel you. The BART and all that, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like, shit crazy.
Yeah, in a sense, I think that they recognize that in you and they want to help you continue fostering that growth.
For real.
You know, and I feel like, how old are your younger siblings?
Oh, my sister's 17, and my brother's like 18, 19.
Oh, so, I mean, they're still kind of like in that college realm, high school, college realm.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, my brother and sister, they're cool. Like, it's crazy. My little brother, bro, wakes up at 4. He's a roofer and shit.
Like, a roofer?
Yeah, he does roofing and shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know what the term is,
I was like,
bro.
roofer.
Roofer, I don't know. He takes roofies, I don't know. But yeah, bro, this fool wakes up at 4 and doesn't get home till like 6, bro. Like, fresh out of high school, is like, fuck it. Like, he knows school wasn't for him. He just going to work, bro.
Yeah.
My sister, bro, she's actually the smartest one out of us. She, you know, goes to school. She actually takes extra courses in college and shit. Like those little, I don't know what it's called.
She's
while she's in high school.
She's 17?
Yeah, while she's in high school.
So, like, AP courses and shit.
Yeah, like, she goes and shit. Like, bro, like, I feel we lit, you know? And that's how my parents, I feel like, you know, just taught us, like, yo, like, yeah.
Damn, that's kind of crazy because you have your career as a musician, like, popping off. Your brother's already working his ass off.
Bro,
and then,
working.
You know, your sister, she's smart as shit, is what it sounds like.
Yeah,
so
bro.
she's kind of good right now.
Yeah, she lit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, she lit. It's cool. My brother got this cool little, like, TC, like, Scion TC, like, fucking low, like, I don't know what it's called, bro. Like, that shit slammed, bro. That shit is slammed. White rims and shit, bro. It says low life on the shit, bro. Like, I'm like, okay, bro.
I'm in the wrong field, bro.
Bro, my man.
I need to be a roofer.
Yeah, bro. Like, and then, yeah, so, but my sister, she's the youngest. So, obviously, like, you know, her being her, like, my dad was like, no, I don't want you to walk and shit. Like, which I respect. My brother respects. Like, that's a little sis. So, yeah, bro.
So, what does your siblings think of not you, but like Brownboi Maj.
Well, I mean, you hear it in my songs in Sadie Freestyle. Like, I mean, I said, like, my mama ain't proud. No, pops ain't nowhere to be found. My little bro don't speak to me no more. My little sis think that she's so grown. Like, that's how I feel. I mean, I don't know if my mom's proud or not of my music shit. You know, like that's the thing though. Like, I know she's proud of me as like an adult, but I don't know if she's proud of the music shit. I don't know, like I know she wanted like something different of me. You feel me? Like wanted me to do something different, and she seen me when I was like broke and homeless and this and that. But you know, her being my mom, she's like, yeah, you can't come back. Like you too grown. Like I don't want no fucking 20-year-old up in my couch and shit. So, you know, so I don't know if she's proud of the music shit. Now when I go back, it's love still though. And then my brother, like he's busy working, but me and him I don't remember last time we had an actual conversation.
Wow.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy, bro.
Why is that?
He's busy doing his thing and I'm busy doing mine. Like that's all it is. Like there's still love there. Like we see each other, we laugh, we you know, like we'll text each other here and there, but it's never like me and him had never had like a
heart to heart.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy, but fuck it. Like we grown, bro. That's what it is. And my sister, she's like, fuck all y'all. I'm the shit. Like I'm just like, bro. I'm
taking AP classes.
Bro, you feel
I'm
me?
going to college.
She's bro, like, and she literally will like throw in your face that she's smarter than you. She's like, that's stupid.
That's hella
like,
funny.
Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's the fam, bro. But that's, you know, I love my fam.
Isn't it funny how you live with people for such a long time, aka your family, but then they're the hardest people to communicate with ever?
Yeah, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like, what I think is crazy to me is that I hate the term blood is thicker than water.
I do too.
Because it's like, bro, like this like I have friends to me that I would do anything for. Like I would die for him just as much as I die for my little brother. You feel me? Like I'd do anything for him. I have people in my life that are older than me that I love like an uncle. I love like, you feel me? Like my family and shit.
Yeah.
Like for instance, like you know, the guy I stay with, bro, like this man literally didn't know who I was. And he was like, yo, you
just
talented.
took a chance.
Yeah, you're talented. Come to LA. I didn't have shit. I was like, bro, I'm broke. I ain't got no money. He's like, nah, fuck it. I got you. I've been living with that man for like 2 years now. I'm finally about to move out. Finally about to move out. Because like, he's seen the vision. What I like though is, I remember like, I was like, damn. I told him, I was like, yeah, you own a piece of my life. He's like, nah, you own my life, motherfucker. I was like, you're right. Like, he do. Like, I noticed, bro. His whole family like treats me like one of theirs and shit, you know, like, I play with his kid and shit, you know, like we be playing 2K, like I'm like the big bro to him. He literally says like, you're like my big brother. I was like, damn,
wow.
That shit crazy to me, bro. You know, the 5-year-old, like that dude literally comes downstairs like nothing, like Maj, blah 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 blah, and he wouldn't do that if he wasn't that comfortable with me, you know. And even little dude's mom, you know, she fucks with me tough. She makes sure I don't miss a meal. She's like, Maj, you hungry? And then, bro, that shit means the world to me. Like, you know, that I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, this is love. And I never felt love like that. And that, to me, that shit's, it's beautiful. It showed me that, yo, people you might not know, like, can just, they you know, they care for you more than you think, you know? And it took me time to, like, realize shit like that. Like, that shit really hit home. Like, this grown-ass man really like, yo, you dope. Hey, bro, that's what happens when I drink. I was like, yo, we gonna get lit with it.
So much sentimental stuff. Do you feel like...
My bad.
You good.
Bro,
I'm
a heart-to-heart person, bro.
I know
like,
you are,
you
man.
can tell my friends. My friend Camel right here, bro. Like
that's why I can tell you're probably one of the most honest people I know.
Yeah, bro.
Because just even off the conversations we have prior to the album, during the album, after the album, and then after listening to the album, I'm like, wow, this is literally everything Maj has been talking about.
Yeah.
And I think the toughest thing for an artist to do is be as transparent as fuck
that's
on
who
their
I
music.
am, bro. Like, I'm not, bro, I'm me, you know? Like, I'm myself. And I want to tell people, like, you know, how I feel about them at all times, you feel me? Because you never know, like, what could happen, you feel me? And I hate saying you never know what could happen, but it's like my friends. I literally, bro, like, fucking handshake, bro. Give me a hug. And all my friends, I'm like, I was like, yo, I love you, dog. You know that shit, right? And then some of my friends be like, oh, bro, you know I feel the same, but I can't, you know, like, it's just hard for me to express it. But that's crazy to me because I'm like, nah, fuck that, bro. Like, I love you. Know that shit. Like, give me a fucking hug. Like, that's who I am. That's always who I am. Like been fucking, yeah, man. Like, fuck throwing up this fake shit. Like, I'm hard and I'm this and that. Like, I think it takes, like, a lot to really be yourself and really be, like, really, you know, really just show who you are.
Well, because to really simplify it, the only way you can really carve out your own lane is if you really be you.
Exactly, bro. Like, bro. I just hate this whole thing of, like, you know, throwing up this being hard, and I hate this whole, like, oh, bro, I'm a dude, bro. I can't tell no one I love them. I can't hug nobody. Like, that shit gay.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, nah, dog. Like, gay means happy. Like, that's what that means, bro. Like, when you gay, you happy, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Like, that's real shit, right?
Yeah, that is real.
You feel me, bro? The baby even said, like I ain't gonna, like, he's like, I love my homies like I'm gay. Like, that's fire, bro. And that's real. I relate to that shit, bro. I don't care. That's literally what he said,
really?
bro. He said that, right? Yeah, he said that. And, bro, that's fire to me. Because, like,
Yo,
to
that's
me,
so
to me,
funny.
the baby is probably one of the hardest dudes out here, bro.
Yeah.
And
Well, because that's some real shit.
Yeah, that's real, bro. And that's why I fuck with shit like that. That's why, like, I love J. Cole. I love the baby. I love, like, people they're real, bro. That's what their life is. You feel me? And bro, there's nothing I hate more than, like, just someone just being someone they're not, talking about, just talking about how, like, oh, I be in the trap and I got gorillas with me and I'll squeeze the trigger, blah blah blah.
And it's like no disrespect to people who actually grew up in that type of situation.
Yeah.
But if you didn't, it's kind of like,
bro,
why are you talking about that
exactly,
shit?
that's not them, bro. They just doing this shit because they want attention. They want the fame. They like, yo, look at me. That's what they want. They're like, oh, this is what's cool, so I want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
They're not themselves, bro. They not, and that shit annoys me. Cause it's like, yo, like, who are you really, bro? Like, who are you? Like, when the doors are closed, you know, and you're in your fucking room, like, what are you really listening to? Like, what's going on in your head? Like, are you really just looking up shit, like, how other people live and, you know, just trying to, like, act, like, you know, like, that shit's weird to me, bro.
Well, I think this all stems back to the first song, Lost, on I Hate You to the Moon and Back, where you're talking about, like, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. Yeah. However, what ends up...
Lost?
Yeah. Or the life,
Yeah,
right?
I was like, I don't know.
So, like, on the life, you're talking about, I want this, I want that, da-da-da, wooty-woo.
Yeah.
But what ends up happening is that a lot of artists, they think about what they want, but then they act like they are actually living in it.
Yeah. Bro, I feel that. Yeah, like, it's a beautiful thing, bro.
Yeah,
I'm faded.
Me too.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's a tad.
By the way, we had no lunch. I had no breakfast.
I had no lunch either, yo. No lunch at all. It's a beautiful thing. You feel me?
What was the most difficult part of the creation of I Hate You to the Moon and Back?
No part was difficult. It was just
this motherfucker.
No, for real. No. I feel it's funny because I feel people be like, oh, it's hard, you know, this and that, because it stems back to, like, oh, it's hard because they don't know what other people want to hear. They want to make a hit album. I mean, I'm like, I Hate You to the Moon and Back is my diary. Is me, bro. Like, it wasn't hard. The hard thing about it was just, you know, getting people to stay late with me. You know, the hardest thing about it was, like, making people stick around because my shit can get depressing. Yeah. You know, it wasn't hard at all. Like, I drink, bro. Like, I drink so I can be myself, you know, because it's crazy because when I don't drink, it's not that I'm not myself, but I'm more just closed off. Mm-hmm. I'm more scared. Like, I'm not scared, but I'm just more like...
It helps loosen you up just a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm making Moon and Back. I would just get faded, and I just write what was in my head. Yeah. Bro, you can hear every single song. Is that shit deep as fuck, you know? And so yeah, it wasn't hard at all. The hard part was just recording, just like make sure my vocals sounded good. That's it. But like writing it, putting it together, it wasn't hard.
So then, how do you get your producer Tony Chalk on board with the sound that you're trying to craft?
Oh, by telling him this ain't it, bro. Like something else. Like, it's crazy, too, because I could tell Tony's, like, used to being that guy, like, as in, like he's like, oh, bro, I'm, like, Tony's the best producer out of Arizona. Like, I want to say the best. Like, let's not say the best, but he's, like, the biggest producer, the hottest producer. Like, I think he is the best, but I don't want to, like, offend people. You know what I mean? Yeah. Tony Chalk's the best, you know? He's a great producer. And I think it's crazy to him because he's worked with Futuristic, Sincerely Collins, V the Ruler, like, the top guys from Arizona. And I think everything he does, you know, he thinks is like, oh, this is dope, you know. But to me, I'm like, bro, that's not my lane, bro. Like, I want something else. And I could tell sometimes they're like, oh, okay, like, you know, I could tell he gets a little like, I don't want to say mad, but a little like, takes it a little bit to heart maybe, you know. But it's cool though because we developed like, okay, then he adapted and realized what I like, and ever since then he was like, oh, I got just what you need. Like Sadie Freestyle, bro. Like that's one of my favorite tracks. He just like, yo, I got you something. He played it, and I was like, oh,
that's it.
I was like, yo, what is this? Yeah. So at first, me and Tony started working. Like, yeah, it was a little difficult. It wasn't difficult because I still was like, yo. But I think as we got comfortable with each other, you know, I was able to tell him like, nah, this ain't it.
Well, because then at some point he realizes like, oh, this guy isn't talking shit to me. He's trying to help me figure out his sound.
Yeah, and the same.
And I think it also helps him like evolve and develop as a producer too.
Yeah, and the same with me, bro. Like he'll tell me like, nah, this ain't it. Like you can tell my man Camel right here, bro. We was in the studio the other day. I thought something was hot, like it was fire, and he was like, that shit whack. Do it again. Do something else. I was like, yo.
Give me another shot of Hennessy.
Yo,
fuck
for
you
real.
guys, man.
Bro, for real. I was like, yo, you feel me? But like, you know, it was like it was a fun track. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, yeah.
But to be honest, I think it takes a group of people to tell you that your shit is trash and, you know, give you constructive criticism as to why.
Yeah, bro. I love that shit. Bro, I love when people tell me my shit is not good. Because when people like, I'm like, yo, like, I know they really mean that shit. And I know they not trying to. They're not trying to give me the pretty truth. They're not trying to, you know, hop on my dick.
It's cool.
Like, but now when someone says my shit is whack and doesn't like say why or whatever, I feel like I'm not saying you hate him, but like, bro, come on now. Like,
give me a reason.
Yeah, give me a reason. But when people like, nah, bro, I don't think this is good because you should try this, you know, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, like when they give me like oh, I should try this or because of this, I fucks with it. But don't fucking tell me like, oh, your shit is like whack. Like,
which song did you have to like keep on coming back to and like remaking over and over
Chico.
again?
Chico and it was Chico, The Life, Sophisticated, and it was just those three, yeah. Just those three. Yeah, because on The Life, like, you know, it's a little more up-tempo shit, and, you know, it's just... It's hard. It's funny you say hard. Actually, that's just hard. You know, it's hard for me to fucking like talk like, cause on The Life I talk about the hook is like I want the memories to last a life, like shit I want. But then I get to the hook, I'm like, how should I approach this? It was hard for me to determine how to approach it. But once I did, it was cool. I had to do like 2 verses for it though, because you know, you know, the man was like, nah, like this ain't it, bro. And I was like, yeah, you right. This shit sounds whack. Like not saying the lyrics were whack, but melodically it wasn't it. It wasn't flowing with it. Sophisticated. I had like 2 dope ass people on that song. You know, shout out Bugs and my man God. I love his name. That shit's fire.
Oh.
His name's Geo.
And then D.
God.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking clever.
That shit's fire, bro. I was like,
fuck with that.
That shit's cool as fuck.
I think I actually met Boogie during like one of your sessions.
Oh, Boogie Fresh?
Yeah,
man.
He's cool. He had a dope verse on there.
Beautiful soul. That dude's fire. So yeah, that was hard for me to like, oh, these dudes are dope. Like, and they came at it like hard, and I was like, how should I approach this? And so that,
you know, it's hella interesting to me how you have people on the album like Kid Ink, which I feel like was really challenged on The Life because I don't normally hear him on a tempo that's slow. I normally hear him at like fucking 90 or 100 BPM.
True, you're right.
And you know, for me, I'm just like, oh well, I feel like Kid Ink, not that he had a hard time, but that he was like challenged and he was able to develop his style just a little bit more differently on The Life. To my point being, you have people like Kid Ink, Wiz Khalifa, Cap G, 24 Hours, and then you have people like Boogie Fresh and then God who, you know, aren't necessarily as big as like a 24 Hours and whatnot, you know? So to me, it's like, why did you decide to have kind of like that balance between like people who are noticeable and people who are a little bit more underground? Well,
actually, so Kid Ink, God, and Wiz, I'm not gonna lie, like say I wanted them. I don't want to say I didn't want them. They never came into my head. Like I never made these songs thinking they'd hop on it. It was more of, you know, my manager doing what he does and getting them on. Like on The Life originally, it was my guy Camo right here, and I fucking loved it. I love that shit. The only thing is though that my manager was like, bro, you guys sound the same. And I don't want to say we sound the same because my man's been doing this longer than me. But, you know, it is crazy because I tell everybody, like, yo, like, my guy Camo is, like, one of my biggest inspirations. Like, I literally, like, my style, I pretty much learned from him.
Oh, shit.
Like, legit, bro. Like, you think I'm dope.
Shuts
this
out.
man right here is, this man right here
You want a cameo?
Nah, bro, it's crazy. And, bro,
like, nah,
and that's why, hey, bro, and that's why I love this man, bro, because he's, like, bro, I feel, that's why I fuck with him, because I feel he doesn't make music, bro, to, like,
flex.
He makes music because it's in his soul. Like, I hear the shit he makes, and a lot of the times he's like, I don't fuck with this shit. It could be the hottest thing in the world, bro, that I've ever heard. He's like, I don't fuck with this shit. And I'm like, all right. And that's what I respect, though. That's why I fuck with mans. Like, for real. So, but yeah, so back to the shit, though. So every song, like, Chico didn't have, like, I made it, Cap G and Wiz wasn't on it. We went to a Cap G session. Kev's like, hey, we're gonna go with Cap G. Next thing you know, Kev's like, shows him some records, and out of all the records, he picked Chico's. Like, yeah, let me hop on this. I was like, oh shit, I bet. I saw him in front of me just play the verse, and that shit was fire. Next thing you know, I guess Kev sent Wiz a group of songs, and I guess he liked Chico and hopped on it. Like,
yeah,
shit's crazy. The Life, you know, I guess we went. I actually went to meet up with Kid Ink, and we showed him some songs, and he liked The Life, and he hopped on it. Like, so it was cool. It wasn't, you know, on my end, it wasn't really on some like, oh, I want this person, I want this person. Yeah. Like, I had a lot of people.
I mean,
on
in a sense, you have like a whole bunch of records that are already ready, and then you just let someone like Cap G or Wiz Khalifa just like pick it out. It's like
So that's how I got like that thing, because Bugs and Gio, like, they were in the studio with me, and I was like, yo, do some shit, bro. I know y'all dope. I'm a person of like, yo, if y'all dope, like, let's make some music, bro. Let's make art. I don't care about no like how big or how small you are, how whatever. Like, if you make the song sound fire, you make the song sound fire. Like, that's all. I'm just trying to make the best song I can make. You know, I'm in that time. But when it comes to like the sad shit though, like, I'm like, no, I don't want.
Yeah, that's why I know, like, the extremely like sad shit, the stuff that's like really, really you. Like, I noticed you don't have like any features on those songs, like the Sadie freestyle, and Me and You. Yeah. Like, I'm just like, yo, like, it's perfect that he just has him on these, because nobody else can tell his story other than him.
Yeah, bro. Because Moon and Back actually, I guess Kid Ink's team tells us he wanted to get on Moon and Back originally. Oh. And I'm like, we're thinking like, oh, this would be a great move for Moon and Back, you know, but we're like, nah, that's me.
That's the title track.
Yeah. I was like, that's me. Like, these personal songs, like, I don't need nobody on it. Like, that shit's me. So yeah, that's how all that shit happens.
Man, shout out Kev.
Kev's the motherfucking guy, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. Kev is the motherfucking guy.
I was over here in the studio at Real 92.3 like so many times when he's like, oh man, like, we're trying to get Wiz on here. Oh, yeah, I think 24 Hours is hopping here. Yeah, I'm trying to get Kid Ink on this. And I'm over here looking at him like, this fool's sounding crazy right now.
Bro, but he makes it happen.
But he makes it happen.
The thing about Kev, bro, what I realized is, like, it's funny because I hear the law of attraction. I hear the whole this and that, bro. Y'all don't know about the law of Kev, bro.
Like, the law of Kev.
Bro, Kev.
As DJ Head said, Kev is going to Kev.
Kev is going to Kev, bro.
So let's see.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Kev, if he gets an idea in his head, he's going to obtain that shit. And I've learned that shit, bro. Like, no matter how crazy something is, no matter how impossible something seems, Kev gets it done. And that's because he's like, nah, bro, what the fuck? Like, how am I'm going to get this shit done, bro? I'm not going to let anybody else get in my way. I'm going to get it done. I learned that shit. I seen that shit. You know, like, it's really, it's a blessing seeing this man, like, you know, being a part of this man's life now and shit, like, seeing how he moves and shit, because I picked it up, like, yo, like, this man literally tells the brutal truth. This man, like, tells the truth aggressively. Like, he will not lie to you. I will never hear this man lie, ever, you know? Like, this dude's the shit. He's himself. And that's also who really helped me, you know, be more myself. Because I remember when I first got to LA, I started getting a little money. I started buying Bape headbands, fucking Supreme hoodies, like, all this shit. And I was, you know, he called me out on it. He's like, bro, like, you
the fuck are you doing?
Like, what the fuck you doing, bro? Like, be you. And I didn't take it to heart. I was like, yo, you right, bro. Like, I'm cheesing, bro. I'm really cheesing. I was doing some stupid ass shit, and he called me out on it. And that's why Kev's that motherfucking guy, you know?
And, you know, now I'm starting to realize why both of you work hand in hand, because Kev is just that pure, honest, brutal truth. Yeah. Whereas you, I mean, you're also, like, extremely truthful, but more in, like, a...
Nah, I don't want to say... I mean? I don't want to say extremely truthful, because before I met Kev, I was really, like... I was on, like... I can't, like... I hate disappointing people. That's always how I've been, you know? And I would just little white lies here and there, just, you know, but they'd blow up in my fucking face. Mm-hmm. And he really told me, like, yo, fuck that. Who gives a fuck? You know, he's called me out on shit, and I've like, you know, I've said some little white lies and shit, and he's, like, you know, found out, like, oh, this ain't true. And instead of him, like, being mad as fuck at me, like, you know, he was like, yo, bro, like, come on, bro. Cool. Why the fuck you gonna lie, you know? And I was like, yo, you right, bro. My bad, G. So, yeah. And, you know, I appreciate that shit. I for real do, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm this truthful ass dude. I like to think I'm a good dude, you know, like I'm on the right path. I like to, but I have my fair of fuck ups too. Ain't nobody perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
Hell
man.
no, bro.
So seeing as how Kev is literally that guy from Arizona, right?
Oh, he's
that guy. He's the guy.
He's pretty much broken every single like big artist from like I don't want to say broken, but he's helped. He's been a part of like of helping every big artist that
he keeps on mentioning so many artists named between Sincerity Collins and like Futuristic, and I'm just like, I get it, bro, I get it. But you know what I mean? It's all like a really cool flex. But like seeing as how like he is literally that guy from Arizona, and he's worked with so many people, and he's helped you get people like Wiz, Cap G, you know, so on and so forth, like on your album. Like, do you feel like you're on your way to being that guy in Arizona?
I don't want to like. I already am, bro. In my opinion, because I'm that guy to myself. Like I feel no one in. I don't even want. I hate to say I'm that guy in Arizona because I'm not trying to be that guy in Arizona. I'm trying to be that guy in the world. But I'm still not even trying to be that guy in the world. I'm just trying to be the best artist I can be. But me being the best artist I can be is being fucking like I know I can be up there. You feel me? Like there's no reason I can't because I'm myself. People don't make music like me, bro. I don't hear shit. I wrote this song the other day where I literally said like, I said she's busy smoking woods and sucking dick while I'm at the crib writing songs. You feel me? Hey, who the fuck says that, bro? Who says that? And I don't say that shit because I'm like, oh, no one says that, but I say that shit.
Yeah.
And I realized like no one's ever gonna be that truthful. In my opinion, I've never heard anyone really be like, yo, like my old bitch is over here fucking other dudes.
I never heard another guy say I love my brothers like I'm gay.
You feel me? Yeah, maybe that guy.
But that's some real shit.
Yeah, bro. But that's what I'm saying. So in AZ, like, I don't want to say I'm the biggest artist, but I definitely would say I'm like the hottest artist. You know, and to me, like, I don't care about that, bro. I don't like. It's crazy because a lot of my friends actually, like, some of my friends be like, yo, bro, like, I be seeing this list people make, you not on it, or these articles, you're not on it. I'm like, bro, these is like articles like people make about their friends. Like, they're really writing about their friends. They're tagging their friends. That's all they know. You know what I mean? And not only that, I'm like, bro, I make different type of music. I'm not like a lyrical, spiritual miracle type of artist. I'm not like, I'm not a rapper. I'm an artist, bro. I literally make art, in my opinion. Like, I throw in movie samples. I go in there. I'll be like, yo, like, move this here, move this there. Like, you know, I'm not Kanye level. I'm not Ty Dolla $ign level. But y'all understand that later when I say that.
Oh, shit. Well, speaking of which, you mentioned earlier that you were, like, songwriting.
Yeah.
You might be NDA'd up.
Hey,
and you're my homie, so I don't want to fuck you.
Yeah, no. I will. I mean, I've gotten blessed to like write for some people that I grew up listening to, which is crazy. Honestly,
from where? Yo, because Kev told me a name the other day, and I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yes, sir.
I'm like,
yes, sir, bro. Yo, man, laughing hella hard, bro.
You only got that if you're actually watching the video.
Bro,
I'm not saying nothing though, man.
Bro, yeah. Shout out my guy Dre Moon, bro. That dude, Dre Moon and Andy, bro. Those are cool dudes. Fucking every room I've been like. Any room Kev has got me into, like I always talk about Kev, but I'm gonna be real, bro. A lot of my success is a part of him, and I'm not this person to ever say it's me, because you know he's helped me.
But you know, I will say this though, like even though Kev puts you in these situations in which you can win,
yeah,
it's also you.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
It's also you. Like
I mean, I don't want to say like who.
Well, honestly, half the battle in this industry
is just who you know.
Is you being like the best version of you, like as an artist, and then also who you know. Those are literally the two.
And
battles.
Luckily, I'm a talented motherfucker. I know that shit.
Yeah,
you feel me? And not only that, I know my manager is the motherfucker. You feel me? Like that's the guy, bro. But yeah, and luckily, I've been blessed with that. And you know, I don't want to say that's I hate. I don't know what it is. It's the frequencies, the energy, or I like to think it's my hard work, dedication, and patience that got me to where I'm at. You know, it's got me to where who fucks with me and who, you know. But so every room he's got me in, bro, I've fucking knocked out of the park. I've been with the biggest songwriters in the world, like, you know, that's helped write Justin Bieber's songs. And they fuck with me. Like they're like, yo, you're dope. I'm like, oh shit. And at first I was like, all right, but now I know I'm dope, you know. And I'm not gonna fucking be that guy and be like, oh, I'm not dope. I'm fucking dope.
Yeah. So sometimes you just gotta dust the
Yeah,
dirt off your
but
shoulders.
I'm not gonna be a cocky motherfucker and be like, oh, bro, you fucking suck. I'm that shit. Like that's not who I am.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're gonna tell me like, oh, how I'm like, nah, bro, I'm dope, bro. I can do this shit. But yeah, so Kev took me to a session. I met some people, and then next thing you know, I got into a session with them, and I just did something. In a matter of like 10, 20 minutes, they was fucking with me. They're like, oh shit, like who the fuck are you? And from then they put me into situations I never thought I'd be in. Like I've, you know.
What was the most mind-blowing situation to you? As best as you can describe.
What would you say, like work, like writing wise, or like just shit that's happened to me, like situation?
Let's go with writing wise first.
Oh shit.
As best as you can describe.
All right.
Take your time, bro.
Okay, the best I can describe is so this is my day. I had someone Ubered me all the way to Venice because I had to go write for somebody. And it's crazy though because I had to go write for I had to go write for somebody pretty up there
big.
like later that day, and I hit them up. I was like, yo, I might be late. They're like, oh, you good, and this is how I realized how dope I was and how much they wanted me to like, you know, be a part of this. Is that like, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna push it back an hour just to make sure you're there.
What the hell?
Yeah, and I was like, oh damn, like
they were accompanying you.
Yeah, you feel me? And I was like, oh shit, that's fire, you know. And so I went to Venice, bro. I literally knocked shit out in 20, 30 minutes, like this whole reference track for somebody. And while they were in the room, you know, and she was fucking with it. She loved it. The you know, the guy that produced the song and engineered, shout out DJ Flick, you feel me? I don't know how to say his name, but he's from the Bay too, I believe.
DJ Flick, yeah.
Yeah. He's that guy, bro. I fuck with him, like, and it sucks too, cause there's times where he's hit me up to be a part of some big sessions also, but it's just I was already busy and I had to go do things, and I hate that sometimes when I've already committed to something and something big comes up, but me being who I am, like, yo, I treat everybody the same. Like I told you, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
But you know, I think. And I don't mean to blow your head up, but I think you've come to realize that your time is also precious.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, you know, like, I think just as a human being, like, even though there's something big happening, there's also some shit that you personally need to take care of at that same time.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. Most definitely. But that day, like I said,
so that was like the songwriting situation.
Yeah, and then I left. Then next thing you know, I caught that Uber back. I had to cop an Uber actually back to Burbank. And it's crazy. So I go to Stu, bro, and I met one of the best songwriters I've ever met in my life, bro. Like this man was literally just freestyle, like a whole, like it wasn't even like rap songs. It was a pop song.
Who is it? If you can.
I forgot his name. Because I have him. My name is like Great Writer Guy, because he was amazing, bro. Like I you feel me? But
hilarious.
He's amazing. He's like worked with like Chris Brown. You know, Rihanna, like, actually helped with, you know, like, the songs that actually hit #1 and shit before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's helped with that shit. And, bro, seeing how he worked, I was like, yo, who are you, bro? You that guy. Like, oh, shit. And, like, you know, he was fucking with me and shit. He hit me up after, like, yo, like, we need to link up again. And I was like, oh, damn, that's crazy. Like, the fact this guy. But, yeah.
Hey, great songwriting guy? Yes, this is me.
And it was cool. and it was cool because who we were writing for, like, we wrote it for her. But then he makes a call. He's like, yo, bro, I think we get this to Beyonce. Like, I think we can get it to her. Like, this is that dope. Like, you know, making these calls. And I'm like, oh, you're hearing like, oh, did he say Beyonce? Like, you know, and then shit's crazy. But, you know, I don't know what's going on with that situation. But it's just shit I hear. But I think it's dope the fact that shit I work on is, like, it can be someone, like, it can really be like, yo, they think someone that big can, like, hop on that shit or, like, take it as their own. Yeah. So that's cool, man. It's cool. Feel me? I'm the one taking the shots. I'm taking the shot for you, bro, because you're not taking any.
Oh, we got to take it. Okay, I gotta catch up really quick.
Nah, bro, it's late, bro. You got work and shit. Shout out Nico Blitz.
Shout out my liver.
Bro, I'm
just gonna get no rest this weekend.
Fuck it.
How do you being such an honest person, right? Like in yourself, and you're able to like talk about your personal experiences and be very transparent on your music. How does someone like yourself write for somebody else?
It's easy. I tell them, hey, what does he want? Like, I honestly, to me, bro, writing is. I love movies. I love movies because it's like, it's just like this thing. Like you don't know if it could be real. You don't know if it can't be real. If someone tells me like, oh, I want a song like this. Let's like they come up with the concept, and the concept is on some sad shit, or it's on some heartbreak shit, or on some like trying to get their shit, or like that's easy for me because I can relate to it. But you know when even when it's on some like ignorant shit, and it's on I gotta write on some like like just talking about how much fucking blue bands I got on me and my foreigns and shit. Like it's not hard because I see it. I see it. Like I live in the city where people want that. Like where they die for that shit. Like they use it to fucking show off their success and their accomplishments. So I'm so used to seeing that shit all the time. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like let me try to get into their head. Let me talk about them real quick. You know, and me myself, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Like I would love me an Audi R8. I would love me a fucking, I would love to have you shit on my wrist and this. But honestly, at the end of the day, it's not who I am. I would love to though one day, you know. But like, I mean, I'm not at that level yet to like. I mean, if I got more money than I could fucking, if I got more money than I could spend, yeah, why not? You feel me? But that's I don't. You know, I gotta.
I'm not getting a black tee from Cotton On. I'm getting a black tee from Versace.
Nah, I'm not there. Nah. We not gonna go there.
Well, I mean, like eventually. No.
I don't know, man. Honestly though, like it's crazy because like the way I dress, I just throw shit on, and my friends and everybody always be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you wearing?" And to me, I'm like, you wouldn't tell me that if my shit was designer. Like,
yeah,
like,
right.
You know, so I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, maybe if once I get there, I just buy a whole bunch of like, you know, random designer bullshit and just throw it on randomly.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I will. Like, I like thrifting. It's fun.
Yeah, man.
It's fun as fuck.
You could really find like it's kind of just the idea of like coming up. Like you find something like so glossy for like fucking $20.
You
like,
feel me?
Shit.
It's not even on the price. It's on some like, yo, I never seen this shit before.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like this Tommy shit right here. I like it. I never seen this in my life. Like it's cool.
It's clean as fuck.
Yeah, thank you. I thought it was clean too.
Yeah, bro. All I be wearing is fucking black tees all day.
Hey, that's an amazing black tee, by the way.
Hey, man. One of my faves.
You feel me?
Definitely one of my faves.
It's that guy.
What is it? Brownboimaj.com?
Yeah, brownboimaj.com. go get that shit. Go get that shit. That shit's fire, bro. I actually really like that.
Yeah, man.
Where can I get one? Not just kidding.
Shut the fuck
not.
up.
Yeah.
So, album's already out. I Hate You to the Moon and Back.
Yeah.
What is next?
Honestly, I'm just making more music. What I really want to do is crazy because like I'm a big part of like I have friends in my opinion that are like more talented than I am in my opinion. Like and when I mean talented, I mean like musically they can produce, they can engineer, they can like they can write, but they just don't get the exposure that they deserve. They don't get the correct like I don't know, just but I know it's just crazy. And what I want to do is like I want to help out. I want to put my people in a position to win also because why can't they? I'm not that to me, even though I say I want to go like the diamond chain, fuck the diamond chain. I want to put my friend in a place that's like that they're good now. That's what I want. Yeah, bro.
So why don't you give some of your friends a shout out then?
Oh, Camo No Flies right here.
Yeah.
Bro, I take this man to every interview I possibly can. This is how much I believe in this man, how much I think amazing he is. Like, that's why he's in LA with me. Like, I'm glad he came, bro. I'm happy he came. It's crazy, too, because I have, my friend TK. He's busy. It sucks, but he has to work. But he's one of the most talented producers I've met. Even songwriters, too. It's crazy because he's very, like, self-conscious and very, like, I don't know, like, if people want to hear this, but he makes amazing music. And I want to help him build that confidence to realize, like, bro, like, fuck it. Like, just put it out. My friend Doug is actually, he's a very talented EDM artist. I'm not really big into that world at all. But the only music I like from the EDM world is his. Like, it was just crazy. And I actually like it, bro. Like, he's an amazing, talented human being. I have a friend named Stress, bro. He's a landscaper, like, he lives, it's not all fucking unicorns and rainbows for him, but he's a dope writer and like I think he's a great rapper and shit, and I want to one day be able to like showcase him. So as of what I want to do now is like, I mean, my guy Camo here, I really want to make a project with him. I don't know if it's gonna work out though, because my man really don't like shit. No, I'm just kidding.
It's like the most fire songs. Like
no,
nope.
my man just he doesn't accept like mediocrity. He doesn't accept average. Like it needs to be great. Like it needs to be fucking great because he's great. You know, and I like it too because it's funny because I told him like when he's in a room and I have to write. I sometimes look at him like, hey, bro, what do you think? Like, you know, because I'm like, yo, this dude's so dope. Like, you know, and it's crazy because now I got to the point, like, it's pushed me to, like, want to write better. Like, you know, I think I'm dope already, but I like, yo, I got to write even better. Oh, yeah, my friend Markel, by the way. We did shout-outs. I forgot to skip him, but my friend Markel, I went to high school with him. Like, I've known him forever, and that man's doing things. He's amazing. Maybe I'll show you some of his shit.
Hey, I'd be more than happy to listen, man.
Unless you just kick me out your crib like super fast.
Not even, bro. I have an interview in like maybe 2 hours. We got some time.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah. Who you interviewing?
God, his name is
I actually watch your shit. I hope you know that, bro.
Appreciate that, bro.
Like I actually watch.
I actually dropped the Nobody interview just yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
Or MBDY.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, bro. Trust me. I watch the shit.
That's
I watch
why
the
I fuck
shit.
with you, bro.
Yeah,
and
bro.
I listen to your shit.
Oh, thank you.
You know, after that whole spiel you just said, I feel like eventually you can kind of become, and I mean this in the best way possible, you can kind of become like the second coming of what Kev is.
Yeah.
You know, you see how Kev is moving, and he literally just has like all these plugs and whatnot. The fact that you want to bring up like a whole bunch of your homies is kind of like it's the exact same thing that Kev is currently doing.
I think he's realized that too, because I think at first he's like, "Who the fuck is that? Who's that?" I'm like, "Bro, this is my homie. Like, this is my guy that I've learned." And a lot of the people I bring with me to places is my homies and shit. Like if he has to go do something, like, "Yo, I'm bringing my homie." And like I think once he gets to know my friends, I feel he's like, "Oh, they're dope." Like, he fucks with them and shit. Like, I see the way he is with his friends and shit, bro. Like, to this day, bro, he calls them every single day. He this and that. Like, bro, Kev is a great fucking, like, role model, in my opinion. Like that man's the truth. You feel me? Like, I love how close we've gotten. You feel me? We got him. Like, I like that, bro. That means,
I don't want to know.
No. Chill. No. I mean, I love how close we gotten to the point of like you know, like fuck. How can I say it without it sounding weird? Like the pranks we like the jokes he pulls on me.
HJs.
First of all, chill. No, you can't just say HJ. No, chill. You can't just say
for anything.
Nah, bro, chill. My man just said HJs. Like, first of all, my man, no, chill. I'm just saying, like, the jokes he be pulling on me is like on some like, yo, like, you know, you my guy.
Yeah.
To pull these jokes on me, or else, like, I'm mad as fuck. You feel me? Like, so yeah, just the way we interact with each other is cool now. You feel me? I feel like, you know, I get some phone. At first, I used to think like he'll call me on some like, oh, like make sure I'm good type shit because, you know, like he's helping me. But now I feel like he calls me now to make sure I'm good. You know, like, oh, you good, bro? You need anything? Like, so yeah, I feel that shit. Kev's that guy.
Amen to that, man. With that being said, I hope he paid for your Uber ride here.
Oh, he definitely did.
Oh, okay. Well,
he definitely did. Shout out Kev.
Shout out Bootleg Kev.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you still got my Lyft on your shit? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, just order your Uber. I was like, for sure, bet. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Well, shit, man. The album is out now. I Hate You to the Moon and Back. Go stream it. Spotify, iTunes, wherever the fuck you get your music.
Yes, sir. This is probably your most like intimate ass like real interview, probably, huh? Man was really talking about shit.
One of them for sure, man. Dude, like I appreciate you shooting through, and I want to say this is the first time I had somebody back on the lunch table.
Hey, I'm always come back, bro. Always invite me back to lunch. You had alcohol. How am I supposed to turn that down?
Exactly. Well, I mean, you were supposed to bring the alcohol.
I mean, I was, but Kev said I shouldn't bring alcohol.
Well, shout out to Kev. We killed off at least 2 beers and half of this tequila bottle. Yeah. Well, Maj probably killed off half.
I don't want to say half, but you know,
just a small portion.
Yeah, I had some good shots, man. I had some good shots.
I Hate You to the Moon and Back. I'm Nico Blitz. Brownboi Maj, where can everybody find you, man?
Just pretty much on every social media platform is Brownboi Maj, BOROWN BOIMAJ.
That's what's up. This is the lunch table. Food for thought. I'm Nico Blitz, Brownboi Maj, and we are out, everybody.
We're out.
Yay! Oh, that exit was crazy as fuck. And you only got to witness that if you saw the video. Bitch!